What is good? It is Kanye Twitty, WTFW podcast, and we doing something different, and we doing it now. We just finished, me and Justin and Miss Kanye Twitty just finished Extreme Rules, and we couldn't wait. We couldn't wait another week for an episode, and we're not even going to skip through the matches and we'll get to that in a minute. We have to address right now.
We're blown away. Completely
what?
we're like that was something that.
Woo!
One of
I'm out of words.
Goosebumps completely. You watch me have goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Bray Wyatt is back.
Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend, not the kiddie show host.
No, watching the fact that you saw the whole promo. He killed all of the characters.
Everyone, even the Fiend.
The Fiend is gone, and you see Bray Wyatt like, oh man, like
from the swamp. Bray Wyatt got the whole world in his hands.
Just that chant over and over again.
I can't hear. I want that to be on ringtone.
Seeing the fireflies and everything, like it was just complete mind blowing. And we've talked about like whether or not like Bray Wyatt was going to show up and be in the middle of a match. They ended it with that. They ended it with like they thought they were off the air, or they said they were off the air, quote unquote. And then hearing he's got the whole world. He's got the whole world.
Undeniable.
He's got the whole world.
All right.
And then the door. And like seeing all the figures there. And then the door where he opens it up and it's him with the lantern. And he took the mask off and it was Bray.
Bray from the swamp. Bray.
And oh man,
I'm floored too.
I still have goosebumps right now.
I want to watch it again.
Yeah, like it was amazing.
I will never forget Extreme Rules 2022.
No, like that
ever.
That topped it completely.
And there was some good matches.
Now, granted, Extreme Rules this year was better than any of the other ones we've had. But the ending of that seeing Bray come back.
Did you hear the crowd getting a little disappointed towards the end?
Yeah, they were.
Because even if we knew 98% chance it had to be Bray Wyatt, but you're used to them messing it up.
But like you said, hearing the crowd giving the holy
chant immediately.
That was a legitimate that wasn't just
that was an honest one.
Yeah,
it wasn't for a good move. It wasn't just because the rookies think that they saw something cool. That was heartfelt, holy bleep chant.
No, it was, and we sat there and we watched, and we went, oh man, it's coming, and we didn't know how it was going to go about, and then seeing the characters throughout the ring, and then you see the mask.
Undeniable.
On the table.
That was what did it for me. Once I saw the Fiend mask, I was like, wait a minute, the Fiend's gone too.
And then he had another mask.
I like the new mask, by the way.
I
don't think he's not going to use it, but...
You had that on the TV, and it was like, this whole deal. And then he comes out from that door. And that door is a great special.
The door, I will say this. Any other time that Vince would have done that gig, it'd have been cheesy.
No,
I was glued.
No, 100%.
Glued.
That door opened and he took the mask off, and you went, "Oh man!"
You know why I love it? I didn't fully believe.
You see Bray
it
Wyatt.
Was Bray until his face showed.
You see Bray with that lantern, and he did exactly what I wanted him to do. And whew, lantern's out.
Undeniable.
Yeah,
that's why we have to do this episode right now. We've never done this, Justin. Ever.
That was the best return I've ever seen. Ever.
I was there for Edge. I was there for Becky Lynch. No, that's not even close.
No, like that.
Edge is one of the best returns in history.
Literally,
it doesn't even light a candle. No pun intended. It doesn't even light a candle to what I just saw.
Literally, like right now, I'm sitting there going, "All right, I want to watch Monday Night Raw.
I can't miss it
now.
I cannot miss it.
I want it now because I want to watch And if that's not the opening scene, like that,
But here's the thing. Hey, I don't believe Triple H will do it like Vince would. He would literally put him on Raw and wait till the very end. Triple H is more in tune, and I honestly believe that may be exactly how Raw starts. I think DX shows up, because no matter what, DX starts it off. But I think
DX has nothing.
I don't care about DX anymore.
No, there's no comparison.
All I cared about on Monday Night Raw was
what I
DX
want to see
until
is
now.
Immediately, the Fiend.
The Fiend.
I want to see Bray Wyatt right there.
Not even DX is going to put me over at this point,
I
and that's the whole reason why I wanted to watch
Bray
Raw.
Wyatt, and I want to see what he has to say.
I want to see him now. I want to see him right now.
Yeah, it
amazing. You know what? We're going to give this Bray Wyatt and the booking of Extreme Rules perma-fire.
Yeah, perma.
Fire.
Extreme Rules. This is the best Extreme Rules that I've seen in a long time.
It reminded me of the Super Bowl halftime show. For the first time in forever, I'm always like think I might get something cool, and it's kind of cool.
With The Rock and Mankind?
No, I'm saying the halftime music show at the Super Bowl. Every year, I was always like, it might be cool, it might be there. But until this last year with Ice Cube, or not Ice Cube, but with Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Snoop Dogg and all that, it hit different. This Extreme Rules, this is my Extreme Rules. This is how I define Extreme Rules. Is this show?
There's no Extreme Rules that I can get behind, other than the first.
As a whole,
it's been bad for years, and this year, the whole show, honestly.
I'll give the show a 5-star rating.
The show was great.
I'll give the show a 5-star rating.
And then to end it with that,
Bray Wyatt put it over into a 5-star rating.
That completely
the wrestling alone put me at 4, but the Bray at the end and the way it was executed, I will give Extreme Rules probably pay-per-view of the year.
Edge and Finn Balor were absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Riddle and Seth were good too.
Wait, and can I just interrupt for a minute?
You can say anything you want.
Can I just put this out there as kind of like only been into wrestling 5 months now?
Yeah, here it comes.
Can I say that I won? My predictions were 4 out of the 6.
Casual.
We're not even talking about that right
now.
I don't care.
I'm gonna say this right now. I think she has casual wrestling fan in her phone. How else does she nail it like that? I think she cheated. Yeah. I'm saying it.
You can think what you want to think. Yep. That's cool. That's cool.
Except here's the problem. We're talking about what happened.
No, yeah.
You're talking about matches.
That was cool and all. I mean,
I've never seen
Bray Wyatt
just
before.
Cool.
No,
that happened.
But in the words of Roman
agree.
Reigns, I'm gonna succumb to it. I feel like that's what she's looking for. She's looking for the trophy. So in the words of Roman Reigns, we acknowledge you as the pick predictor winner on the WTFW podcast period.
Thank you.
You won.
Thank you.
You won.
Thank you.
You won, Miss Tweety.
Can you bow down to me now?
No. We acknowledge you.
But
no, and I'm not.
We have to get her off her high horse.
I'm not going to disagree at all.
Not one of us though expected that.
No,
we all expected him to come into somebody's match.
Yes, but the best, like I said right afterwards, the best thing in the world that none of us thought about was the Fiend coming back. Or not the Fiend, I'm sorry, it's going to take me a while to say Bray.
Bray Wyatt came back.
But to see Bray Wyatt come back and not be immediately linked into a storyline with anybody else. Because now that's one of the more reasons why I'm so in. I want to see what he has to say.
I'm stoked about it.
Yes.
I'm actually pretty excited too because I don't even know the person. I've never seen this person before, never heard about this person before.
Yeah.
And I was literally on the edge of my seat with you all sitting here watching what's right there?
It was it was about an 8, I have to look, but I swear that was about 8-9 minutes.
Yeah. He kept saying, the whole world in my hand. I have the whole world in my hand.
And he truly did.
And
he did. He had the whole wrestling world in his hands.
Yeah,
CM Punk what?
Yeah.
Edge what?
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson what? Saraya what?
Bleep CM Punk and everyone else. No, that
was perfect.
As soon as those lights went out and you saw all all the Fireflies.
They let the crowd participate.
Yep, absolutely.
That was huge to me.
And then you hear, he's got the whole world.
That's it.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, man.
So would you say this? I have a question. Would you say that Bray Wyatt's return trumps the match of the night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't even know who
I
Bray
don't-
Wyatt is.
I don't.
And there is 2 matches. We'll get to them. There's 2 matches that we both, all of us at one time, agreed it was match of the night at the time that it happened.
Correct.
But Bray Wyatt and his return was that was match of the night to me.
One of
Yeah.
the most...
Can I give that match of the night? Can I give a promo match of the night?
Yeah.
So one of the things I liked the most about it was he wasn't in the ring.
Nope. Nope.
He literally opened the door.
Nope.
Stepped
He
out.
had the light with him.
Yep.
You know that light. You know.
But only the people that know of him. Think of the new
Right.
fan. For a second, think back like her. A new fan. Someone who has no idea who Bray... Maybe they know who the Fiend is as far back. But they don't know.
Stop saying the Fiend.
Well, no, I'm saying even
It
the
was
people
Bray Wyatt.
even the people that didn't know the Fiend, because that's the most recent. But I'm saying new people that don't know who this man is. Are they invested?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I am.
No,
What?
when he sat there
100%.
with that light, and he put it up there, and he took that mask off.
Got us all.
And he
We
only
all
came
went,
out, what,
"Oh,
a
shit."
foot out the door?
Yep.
We all sat there and went, "Oh man!"
I saw his dreads.
And
That's
then-
what did it for me. The dreads. Once I
And
saw
then
the dreads,
he
I was
literally
in.
looked and went, and boom,
It was done.
all dark.
But it was perfect.
And that's what he does, and it brought it back completely.
I
100%.
immediately thought of CM Punk, and I mean this when I said it. I said it right afterwards, and you'll validify this. I said that the Bray Wyatt did in about, 5 seconds of actual screen time what it took Punk 7 years to accomplish.
Enough talking about CM Punk.
What
Like,
Edge
no.
broke his neck for and came back. Nothing. That was beyond belief. One of the top returns.
Honestly, here, let's be honest about this. Why did this happen? Triple H is Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
He's saving
He
WWE.
is
Yeah.
bringing this in there, and he was the one that went and made this happen. And that's what's most important. He allowed this to happen. He is spearheading this whole new wrestling genre that we're getting excited for.
He's
again.
evolution. He's evolving like a character or a gimmick we always talk about. He's evolving WWE as a whole,
Because you know why? He actually was experiencing this.
and we needed it.
Yeah.
And we
needed
you know,
it.
we do.
Because I can even say, when I first started watching with Mr. Kanye here, I wasn't really into it.
And it was at Vince's last.
Yeah, it was the last few shows. I was like, really? Okay, cool. Now, I don't
Now
think we
you don't
missed
know
a show.
what's happening.
Like,
You literally,
I actually am glued to the TV watching this,
You-
and I'm popping way more than I have ever done.
and that's why, like, I called you guys. It's like, I know.
How many
I
times,
wanna watch
Jay?
this.
How many times, Jay, in this show did you literally say, "This is why I watch wrestling"?
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 times.
It was 3 specific times.
No, and I'm.
It's
absolutely
undeniable.
right.
That's the.
The Edge and Finn Balor match. Wow,
Wow.
that is not what I
Wow.
expected.
No.
I was ready to check out. All right, you know what? Tell you what. Let's just, we don't have to do them in order. But Miss Kanye can keep order of which matches we talk about, so we don't have a confusion. But let's start with that match
Yeah, no,
right there.
So Edge and Finn Balor. That was a great match.
That was the match that
It-
took over as match of the night.
It was.
It did. When it happened, am I
was
wrong?
completely in tune to that match.
I wasn't.
It was technical.
It
was
was
storytelling.
in the beginning. Yes,
The beginning was born, but to
But
what year?
in the beginning, it was like, the standard, like, if you're going to have a big match like this, it's very slow.
You have to
start
take
out.
time. There's an intro.
We all went out and smoked, and then we came back in, and then all of a sudden it was,
We didn't leave our seats.
this match kept going. And
Once Beth Phoenix and Ray got in, that's when I actually got hooked into it.
Hey, so Snap
As much
Judgment.
as I don't like the Judgment Day and all, and I, honestly, I'm going to say this is the match that one of the matches that I
It
lost
was.
because
It
I
took
picked
over
Edge.
as match of the night.
I did pick Edge.
Yes, it did.
and I'm not a big fan of the Judgment Day. I just,
But that whole story.
But
worked.
I'm so happy that I finally got to see Rhea
we
fight.
talked about this. Telling a story in the ring.
That's what they did.
That is the most important thing. Seth Rollins and Riddle told a story in the ring.
But Edge, not like Edge and Finn did.
Mm-mm.
Edge and Finn told a story.
They told a novel.
Ring. Yeah.
They told an entire one of those books that you see at the library and you're like, I'm not reading that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Edge is undeniable, and it's every match he does to me, even though I already knew he's good and I already have such respect for him.
I was sold on the match completely.
He makes me believe so well.
I honestly
but
think,
the whole story was good.
It was.
I don't like Ray. I don't like that Ray storyline, but hey, can we actually... I have to eat some crow. Yeah, Kanye Tweedy has to eat some crow. Because I even have a whole episode named after Dominic Trash. Okay? Dominic did his job today.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
That...
Just being a peon.
But
it was awesome.
I'm going to tell you right now,
bottom
though,
line, like, he's a peon.
if it wasn't for Judgment Day, I really do still think that Edge would have taken that.
No,
but that's wrestling, Beth.
Right, I
That's
know.
wrestling, Beth.
I know. And I got in, and I was in.
You gotta account for the outside people.
I was actually in for once
so,
for the Judgment Day.
So let's talk about that.
Match itself, how'd you feel about it?
Beth Phoenix, how do you feel about that?
Oh, you want to jump to Beth Phoenix?
Yeah.
Beth Phoenix is Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, so...
Beth Phoenix is a Hall of Famer for a reason.
That chair shot.
The chair shot, and I know this, because we understand wrestling technically. That's one of the safest moves to do, but it looks the worst.
Yeah.
And when it's done well, I have to give Rhea some props, because even though I know it was safe, even though I know, and we're breaking kayfabe, I know she doesn't even touch her with the second chair. It was so brutally done.
Here's the question,
It was
though.
beautiful.
Does this lead up to either A, Survivor Series, B, the Royal Rumble, or C, WrestleMania?
I think that it is a side story that could end up at WrestleMania.
I think the two of them are going to have a match.
I think Edge has to team with Beth and Dominic and Rhea. That's what I think it is.
No,
because
I don't think it's going to be like a multi-person match. I think there will be like something of, Edge and whoever.
No, I'm going to say, no,
But
Beth is wrestling.
I think
Beth is wrestling.
No, I think that her and Rhea
will put on a banger.
Yeah.
Like in the words of Sheamus, banger after banger.
Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley are going to have a one-on-one match.
It will be amazing.
And yes.
That's a possible match of the year.
Yeah,
Beth is one of the only veterans retired wrestlers that come back, but she outperforms in the ring. The second though, she only does it every now and then. But Michelle McCool, I didn't even know Michelle McCool when she was actually having her run in WWE. But when I've seen her, she blows my mind too. But Beth Phoenix is Beth. She's the Glamazon, undeniable. She's perfect.
She's fucking. She's amazing. I think those two are going to be a huge match.
So give the match a fire rating. How much fire was it? And here's the thing. I'm installing this right now. I wanted to do this at some point, so I'm doing it now. You decide if it's how much fire or how much trash was it, but it's your own description. There's not like a 1 out of 5 or none of that. You say, in your opinion, how much fire or how much trash was it?
No, that match was fire. Period.
What kind of fire? Describe that fire.
It was very, very high on fire.
Yeah?
Like the best bonfire ever.
Like a good bonfire, like a high school homecoming bonfire?
I was glued to the TV. I was sitting here on the edge of the seat going, okay, how are we going to do this? I was stoked all the way.
They put me over. I will admit it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started checking out.
Yeah.
I really did.
Well,
and when Ray showed up, I don't like that story, so I checked out.
When Ray showed up,
but from that point on is when it took off.
And then it just kept going, and I was like, all right.
So you'll give it a high school homecoming bonfire to start with?
I'll give it a.
It's one of them
by the end of that match, I'll give that like. I'm sitting in my house and I'm doing a bonfire going.
Okay.
Wow. I'm watching.
All right, we'll go over to Miss Twitty. All right. So it's a nice bonfire, after a good night, all right. Do you pour some gasoline on that
disagree?
fire? or do
I
you
pour gasoline to make it a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger?
A little bit bigger.
Okay.
A little off the subject now, though. I kind of like to see Rhea fight Ronda and take that fucking championship.
Wow. Okay, so that'll be another story. Wow. I want to see Rhea. I will say I want to see Rhea with the title.
I think we'll see that in
at some point.
Probably 6 to
8 months.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
I would be so happy.
Rhea is on her way.
I would be so happy if I'm sitting at WrestleMania, because we going to WrestleMania.
We going to WrestleMania.
All right, so
I'll be sitting at WrestleMania and seeing that match.
Rhea Ripley, the new China.
Ooh.
I will say this. I respect that, but I will never put somebody in the.
There's only one China.
I will never put someone in that.
There's only one China.
But right below China?
She is.
Yeah.
She is pretty much. Can you see her taking an Intercontinental Championship?
I can see her. I can see her doing anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just gotta say, there is one China.
Yes, one.
Period.
I will never compare someone to her.
Okay, what's your fire though?
So me, I'm saying this because there's a match that happened earlier in the show, and I was like, that is match of the night as it stood.
Imperial.
And then
changing your mind.
But no, I only said it twice because once we got to this, that was match of the night to me. I know Riddle and Seth Rollins happens after it, but not in a bad way, but I'm sorry, but it's overshadowed, and the match wasn't as good storytelling as this was.
You're just mad because Seth didn't win.
All right.
So I'm going to pour a little bit more fire on it. So I'm going to pour a little bit more fire on it. I'm going to take my little bottle, pour a little bit more on it, and I'm going to say that it was match of the night. So now that we're at that point, would you say it's match of the night?
No.
Which one? The
Edge and Finn.
Edge and Finn.
Yeah.
No.
Match of the night.
And I'll
just the match.
No, the match was great. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, then you hold that thought, Ms. Twitty. If you have a different opinion, then you hold it.
But I will say this.
You agree?
The final match of the night, Riddle and Seth.
It was good. But it wasn't what I expected. Some felt off about it.
They could have done a lot better.
Some felt off about it.
And I do still feel that Seth might have been injured.
Let's just transition.
That injury,
easy transition. Then fine. You know what? What was it? Fire or trash? Start the pile.
I gotta say it was.
I like Justin kind of setting it up. Smoldering.
Yeah, it was a
snap judgment. We'll go to Miss Kanye.
I gotta agree.
Are you taking it to a lunch?
I mean, even though that I took the win on that match, I did.
But would you downgrade it or upgrade it?
Yeah, it
was a smolder.
You know what? I gotta say this. I can't believe I'm saying this. I think I feel more comfortable because I'll be honest with you, it was hard for me to look at this match and feel the way I do about it. It didn't. I will say this. Into the next transition, it didn't stand up to the Liv match with Ronda. Period. It didn't even stand up to that.
So here's my thing on the match. So we have Daniel Cormier.
It was so predictable, and everything about it was sloppy. It was sloppy.
Yeah, but it was way better than the girls' match.
It was sloppy.
It was
professionally, it was sloppy.
Yes.
There's so much more they could have done with this.
Are you telling me that the ref needs to explain to you the rules of the match while you're standing at the top? Are you serious? Can we talk about that? Trash.
I'm not Michael Cole.
Can we say trash?
I'm not Michael Cole.
All right, so my first trash was the ref Daniel Cormier having to explain the rules to them while
your man Seth.
Okay, period. But explain the rules, period. You're a professional wrestler in a match of this caliber on a pay-per-view, and you don't know the rules to the match? Trash.
You know who else is trash? Michael Cole's trash.
Oh, man. I can't
all night long.
I can't with y'all.
When can we get Pat McAfee back, yo?
I can't with y'all. I mean,
college ball needs to be done.
He's got him in a headlock and he's put him in a suplex.
No way.
Yes, Michael Cole. We just saw that.
What did I say though? Michael Cole is the best announcer for blind people.
No, Michael Cole
and
Joe Rogan in UFC.
You have Alzheimer's? You know what? If you're in the other room listening to the show, Michael Cole will let you know what's going on.
True.
Michael Cole is just like Joe Rogan, where it's like, all right, so what he's done is he's put him in a rear headlock and like he's trying
Drew
to choke him out.
McIntyre just wiped his nose because he had a booger hanging from it.
Yeah, that is Michael Cole.
I can't though. I like Michael Cole. I love him. I love him.
It's terrible.
I know. You think he's trash? You say he's trash?
He's trash.
He's trash.
Oh man, I
He's
love
trash,
Michael.
dude.
I love Michael Cole. Michael Cole, I love you. And when Pat McAfee come back, you'll be better.
No.
Pat McAfee, we're missing Pat McAfee. Can I say that one time? I miss Pat McAfee.
I will be happy to see Pat McAfee.
I miss him. I can't believe I miss him.
No, I'll be happy to see him back because then Michael Cole won't be talking so much.
Oh no. All right.
For real.
All right, so let's go to the next match.
For
All
real.
right, so basically we all agree that the Seth Rollins and Riddle match didn't live up to the hype.
No.
So
Period. Period.
No.
Yeah, hey, congratulations for Riddle to win, but
The finish was trash. It was dangerous. It looked like it hurt. It looked like it hurt. I feel like maybe there's something that was happening at the end of that.
I give him props for attempting.
I think Rollins is hurt.
It was bad.
Yeah.
That was a bad bump.
No, that was a quick end.
It was a bad bump. I will say this.
that was a quick
So
end.
maybe it might be. So maybe now your boy's gonna be out for a little while, like my boy is.
Oh no, she's trying to bring Cody Rhodes into this. You know, Cody Rhodes is injured, and Roman Reigns wasn't on the show, so we don't got to talk about you. Next match. Next match.
Let's just go right in.
No, hold up. Let's take one of the matches that Jay didn't actually get to see fully.
That's
But you
what I'm
learned
saying.
about. Let's take one.
The Ronda and the Liz.
Ronda Liv.
We already talked about it a little bit. We mentioned it.
I'm going to tell you, snap judgment. You didn't actually get to see the match.
You didn't.
That's an amazing situation. And I'm telling
and be
you,
okay with that.
Here's the gist of it. The end was really sloppy as they were trying to get into a certain kind of submission move for Ronda, and she tapped out Liv. But when Liv tapped out, she didn't tap out. She passed out, so to speak, and she was smiling when it happened.
And smiling when
And
Ronda
Ronda
walked
takes
away.
the title, talks smack to the crowd. Now she's backing on what she was going over on the crowd, being a babyface. She immediately went right back to, no, this title was for me, and paraded up the ramp and left Liv in the ring with a smile on her face after she just lost her title. So, what's your snap judgment? Like, you read this on Bleacher Report. Some homie just told you about it. How do you feel about it?
I didn't read any of that.
No, I'm saying that it's
I'm
like
just-
that.
yeah.
But so what do you feel about it?
Don't throw me under the bus like that.
We're not on TMZ.
It's not a match
so-
you missed.
What do you think about it?
It's not.
You know, it doesn't surprise me
It's okay.
that
you
they
missed
gave
this
it
match.
to Ronda. It doesn't surprise me.
Even
at
though
all.
Ronda was
I
my
don't
pick and I
agree.
won that match.
But-
But
On that note,
They killed Liv. They killed her.
yeah, I do feel that, but
I don't think she's talented enough or good enough in the ring to get over it.
so we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
I think she's gonna
Do
turn
we
way
do-
more a heel and really go into
Do we
it.
see like Liv and Ronda continue like a span?
I hope not.
I don't want to see
I
that
don't
for a
want it.
while.
I don't.
But on that note, like you and I have talked about this, when does Charlotte Flair return?
they had
but
a
here-
commercial on her
They
today.
did have a commercial on her
They
before you
did.
got here. There was a commercial promoting Charlotte Flair.
So it's not impossible that we're gonna see Charlotte Flair versus Ronda again.
Because it could be with no title.
Yep, it could be. With
But
no
now
title.
it is.
Now there's a title.
That's why
But-
I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. No, I'm interjecting. No one's safe. I have a Ronda Rousey shirt in my... You know I'm a big Ronda Rousey fan. I've defended her when she was bad. It
Except
was wrong to put the title on her. It killed... You know, they took Liv Morgan's title reign, and it is... I'm putting it in the category.
no.
It's in the Big E category. They killed it. No relevancy whatsoever.
Liv's
but she didn't really
Liv's
fight
title
for
reign
it.
sucked.
As much as I love Liv and I have a shirt of her.
Liv's title reign sucked.
It was horrible.
She did not live up to this title reign.
You said it best. Like,
But I feel she was cut short.
As soon as she got the title, she stopped trying.
She should have won that
She
match.
did.
She should have been put over in that match with Ronda.
No.
As soon as she got the title, she stopped trying.
Right? I agree with you. I
did.
said it.
You're the
We
one that
agreed.
said it.
We did.
I said it. Like once she got the title, the 4 weeks up to the title, she was amazing in the ring every day. Every day she was better. As soon as she got the title,
And now
the evolution stopped.
And Ronda, you said
She got
like,
way better in the
She
ring.
did.
Yeah.
I have to admit it.
I mean, Liv literally, like, her last match was Lacey Evans. Like,
But they
Who's
made
that?
her look good. But they made
Jobber.
her look good. But
That's
they
what
made
that
her
is.
look
Lacey
good.
Evans, jobber.
But
right,
that-
Saying
so
it
why
right
is
now,
Liv even fighting
Lacey
that?
Evans, Jobber.
But why does Liv even fight
Here's
that?
why. I'll explain to you why. The reason why was because that was a way to show us that Liv could do this kind of match and be that hard. And guess what? That was too predictable. And we know you're showing us that. She did not. Her match with Lacey Evans, I'm going to say it. Her match with Lacey Evans was better than her match with Ronda Rousey.
Yeah? Because
Period.
she actually showed a heel side of Ronda.
I don't even like Lacey Evans, and I was impressed on how well she did what she needed to do. And Liv looked great. But no. Bottom line is I think here's the reason why I'm upset. I'm not upset because I'm trying to support Liv because I'm a big Liv fan, and no. The problem is that now the title run means nothing. It's killed.
No, it's.
Why can't you do it? Why can't you do a fight with like Liv and Asuka?
This is where we're at right now.
Ronda has the title again for no reason. Why? Why does she have the title?
All right,
because they're gonna probably end up amping up Rhea, and Rhea's
Saudi
gonna come up and get it.
Yes.
And no one cares about Saudi Arabia.
So they'll have the rematch there.
No. Well, they may or not. It all depends who can
I hope
actually
not.
fly
I'm
over.
over the whole Ronda and
But
Liv thing.
here's the deal. We're on the home run right now. We have Survivor Series.
No,
we
Crown Jewel
Crown
has
Jewel
been
next.
good the last two. They have
Crown Jewel, like no one.
So, but the last two they did.
Crown Jewel's
it's
always
Triple
been
H.
good.
I'm giving him a
the
pass.
only fight that I'm looking forward to is Raymond and Logan.
But I will give Triple H a pass.
Yeah, guess
I wanna
who's
see
going to
what he
win that
does.
match?
We know.
Yeah.
But I want to know what Triple H does with it. He has me invested. I will give him an opportunity.
I really don't care about Crown Jewel. What I'm saying is, like, look at the long term.
Nobody cares
So we
about
have
Crown Jewel.
we have Survivor Series.
I'm not
Survivor
wrong.
Series
Sorry, I kinda
starts,
do.
and then we have the December pay-per-view,
Which is supposed to be day one
and then
because they eliminated the December pay-per-view. It's now day one, but they don't know what day they're putting it on.
we have the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So Survivor Series is the start.
Yeah.
And we're going to start seeing everything building up to WrestleMania. And it'll start there. We'll see the build. And then we go into the Royal Rumble.
But for the first time in history, we're going to get Triple H's version of it.
Okay, so who do you think right now takes the Rumble?
Ooh. Who takes the Rumble?
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Undeniable.
Do you think he comes back in Royal
It's
Rumble?
safe.
Or
It's
do you
safe
think he comes
for
back
me.
in WrestleMania?
It's safe for me because once Cody comes back, he missed out on a lot of time.
Yeah.
And you know I hate Cody Rhodes. You know this. You know I don't support Cody Rhodes as a fan. I respect and all that. With
Seth Rollins?
I'm a Seth Rollins fan.
What about Seth Rollins?
I want Seth to beat him no matter what. I don't care. Period.
There's enough time that either one of them could possibly take that.
Right. But I think Cody Rhodes, you asked me who wins the Royal Rumble, my snap judgment for the men's Royal Rumble, hands down Cody Rhodes. Hands down.
Do we still think it's going to be Rock and Roman?
We'll do that another time. Let's go to the next match. What we got? We got to hold that off. We don't know.
Let's go with my boy Drew and Karrion Kross.
Drew, who has Hot Topic merch.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Drew, who got his merch from some dude that made it in his basement for a 90s band.
Yeah, let's talk about the merch. Like, oh, that was
Drew,
terrible.
your merch is trash.
It's terrible.
It's trash.
terrible.
It's trash. I'm talking
Oh,
like
man.
the kind of trash that you clean your whole room out with
I hadn't seen
and
it.
take it out.
I hadn't seen it till tonight.
It's horrible.
And then I saw it. And
Kneel
went,
to the steel.
literally,
It's cringe.
I saw one picture of it and went, "Oh, that's awful."
We're not
That's
knocking you,
awful.
Drew. I'm acting like I'm talking to him, but I mean it. I'm
like-
knocking him.
But
I'm knocking his merch.
Oh man,
His merch is the worst. I'll give it. It's the
whoever
most
came
trash
up with
in
that
WWE.
idea, fire him.
It's trash.
And Drew's my man. But I still don't
Drew
have any
McIntyre?
merch from him
Why?
because
Because
I
love
can't
him as a
like
wrestler.
anything.
I can't wear
I don't
it.
like anything
unless
of
I'm
it.
hanging out at My Chemical Romance concert in the 2000s. I'm not going to wear it.
Wow.
Unless my best friend is Baron Corbin on his worst day, I ain't wearing it. All right.
Honestly, that's the shirt Baron Corbin like picks up from.
They share
Goodwill.
close.
That's
Baron
the shirt-
Corbin could wear a Drew McIntyre shirt and it's believable.
Kill?
It's believable. If he wore a shirt that of Drew's, it would be believable.
Oh yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's sad. You only had $20.
Okay, let's talk about the fight though. Let's
All right.
We're not talking
All right,
about merch.
but Drew,
Come on.
All right, the strap match.
Wow. You know I was looking forward to it.
All right.
Yeah.
It didn't live up to the hype
All
for
right,
me,
all
but
right.
I loved it.
Bottom line,
Y'all won on this one.
Karrion Kross,
Superstar.
Superstar,
Superstar.
his lady.
Oh,
No,
God.
no,
Her
You know
gear was fire tonight.
Oh,
I'm gonna let
Oh.
y'all argue this one for a
Oh.
second. Go ahead.
No,
Her
Oh.
gear was fire.
Is it Fire of the Night?
Oh.
Oh man.
Her gear was Fire of the Night.
Yes. I mean, I wish I had that body for that shit.
I was paying more attention to her than the rest of the match, but the match was a good match.
But isn't she...
My eyes were more on her than it was
Yeah.
on the match, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like it. Oh,
I mean, I don't know. Like, Drew tried his hardest. Karrion, I'm not a big fan of him.
but we talked about this. How
But of course, Scarlett had to interfere to take it from my man.
Drew McIntyre can take a loss. Karrion Kross couldn't.
Could not.
He couldn't take the loss on that. Drew McIntyre, he can take a loss and like he can continue to go.
True.
But
That's
Karrion Kross,
true. I know.
if you would have lost, it would have stumped everything they're doing.
And we talked about that on the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what, though, Karrion Kross's old lady, like, no,
I will say this. She was distracting at times.
She was
But she's
completely
a
distracted.
different kind of addition to a character. She is part of Karrion Kross's character. She's not the manager. She's not a hype man. She is part of his character.
No, I was
She's not
watching her
like
on the
damage
ring.
control, where Bailey's trying to fight and, Dakota and
All right, before
Sky
we
have to
transition.
come out.
All right,
you
I'm
know,
going to start this
but-
one. I'm going to start this one. The strap match with Drew McIntyre,
That's what we're
Karrion
talking
Kross.
about.
I'm going to give it the start. I'm going to start the fire because it's fire to me. But I'm going to start it. I'm talking like you at the beach after the 4th of July. You take all your trash and you light it on fire. You have the big bonfire, that good one. All of us are around. I'll start it there. Bigger than the homecoming fire.
I'll pour like
I'll
a
start
5-gallon gasoline on that.
Yeah.
That's about it.
What about you? You finish it off.
I don't know, like, I'm just kind of, like, blah on the match.
I thought it was good.
I
It
thought
was
it could have
good.
been better. I really thought
I mean,
it could have
can't
been
they
better.
all? For the most part.
So are you dousing it or are you adding to it?
I'm dousing it.
Oh.
So you're taking away my 5 gallons and just keeping it to where he was.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
All
like,
right.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Granted,
It
like,
could have been better. The cowbell would have made it better. Touching the post would have been
I
better.
liked her being in there, but when it boiled down to it in the match, like, I don't know, it was just completely blah.
I almost had a tear in my eye when she sprayed my man
All right.
with some mace.
And so we did the mace thing, and like, all
At
right,
least
that
it
was-
worked. The
Nah.
fire didn't work. At least that worked. The
For
fire
real.
was horrible.
Like,
The fire was
for real,
trash.
for real.
The
That was trash.
fireball was
That was
trash.
trash.
Oh man. We
I even was like, what in the heck
the
was
fireball
that, babe?
was horrible. So at least it worked. At least the
Yeah.
game worked.
To
They
me,
played
like,
it safe.
The match could have been a lot better.
All right. So let's go to the next one.
This
Damage
Bianca-
control.
Yeah.
Let's go to damage control.
Yeah, you mad
No,
about
And I'll
this
go
one.
last.
The
I'll go
ladder.
last.
You mad about this one because my girl Bianca EST, she took that win. Yeah, you mad. You
Oh, my
mad. Mm-hmm.
Hun,
She took on all
I
3
knew
of
it.
them damage control girls and still won that.
Y'all
title
wanted Miss
back.
Kanye Twitty on the podcast, and this is why I knew it was going to be a bad. I'm talking a little trash because we talk trash about WWE when we at the house, and I have to hear this the whole time. But now y'all get to hear it. Go ahead. You start off first. Give it. We only have to talk about the match. Everyone saw it. Start the fire. How big is it?
Bianca Belair is overrated. I don't like. She's got.
Oh, no.
She's got to do something else.
Oh no.
Like I'm tired of this. This is like the same routine over and over
It was
and
just a
over
whole
and
ladder
over
match
and
though, so
over
it was
and over
completely
again.
different from what she's been doing.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
for-
double.
for-
The double.
And she took on
For-
all 3 of them by herself. You didn't.
For
she didn't
a
see
ladder match,
Alexa or
that
Asuka
is the
come out.
weakest ladder match I've seen in years.
Ooh.
That was my first. No, I can't say it was my
That-
first
like,
girls
that,
match.
That ladder match was weak. That was weak. Completely.
Okay, well, it was my first girl Just the two of them in there fighting, because the other ladder match that I watched was Money in the Bank when Liv got it.
No, like that was a weak,
and that was still kind of weak
was
myself.
terrible.
To me, that was kind of weak.
Was terrible.
But
that was a terrible ladder match.
Well,
it was clunky.
And you can
think what you want.
You can think what you want. You can hate who you want. That's cool. You just hating me.
Are you happy with who won?
Not really.
No, because he picked Bailey.
I know, but now you watched it.
No, I felt like it was pressured that she had to go up and get that.
It wasn't believable to me.
No,
I'm gonna say
it wasn't.
Bailey is
But
the
Bailey was taking her time.
Bailey is the
She kept
better
taking too much
girl in the
time.
ring.
Bailey did.
No,
she's a better superstar wrestler, whatever you want to call it, in the ring.
No, absolutely. And
period.
I don't think Bianca deserved that.
Nope.
At all. The way
not on Bailey.
She went up there and just completely
not on Bailey.
And there was no struggle.
Nothing.
Like
nothing.
It was just like, oh,
she
climbed up and caught it.
I'm saying it right now.
Name one ladder match that happened.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'll start it. I'm not even gonna let y'all start it. I'm giving it trash. Like I'm talking like you've already gotten to the landfill, that mound of garbage. It was trash to me.
It was probably the worst match of the night.
Trash.
No, it was completely
trash.
No, well, you didn't see the Ronda and Liv. That was the worst match of the night.
Oh yeah, we go into that next. We go into that next.
We already did that one.
Oh yeah. It was trash.
But no,
it was trash.
But
you got to give props to Bianca at least.
Why?
She took on all three of them.
No.
And Bailey and you even said Bailey taking her time. Bailey taking too much time.
But the move was cool. The double, KOD.
Yeah,
that was cool.
She had quite a few good moves in there. So did Bailey. I'm not gonna lie, Bailey did too.
Just up the ladder and
how you have Bailey lose like that on pay-per-view. That's why I'm saying.
Because they're gonna make it bigger and better for a different show. Then Bailey's gonna come in and take
match
it.
We have ever watched has been there's a fight right there, and she just walked up the ladder, took the title, and went.
That's actually something we can all agree on. The ending of it was too easy and too quick.
And that was it. And it was terrible.
Yeah. I was disappointed. I felt like I missed out.
Yeah,
I felt like I was cheated. All right, so we'll give it a campfire.
So with
campfire,
she
put a little fire, so it's a campfire.
All right.
I will say this though: no matter what,
no one can ever say anything against us. The greatest ladder match was
Dudley's.
The Dudleys,
Hardys,
Edge
and Christian. Period.
I don't know. I've never seen
it.
Greatest ladder match of all time.
Never seen it.
All right, what match we got next?
So the last match.
Yeah.
And this is the one I'm calling the biggest fire.
It was.
The biggest fire.
No, it wasn't at the time. I have to say Edge and Finn just barely edged it out.
Sheamus and the Brutes versus
Imperium. It was.
And
it
my
was
man
what you
Sheamus took the win.
Sheamus is at the twilight of his career, and he's over.
Can we talk about the fact that Sheamus is being overlooked?
No, not anymore.
He's
being
so much.
featured now.
Yeah.
That guy is a phenomenal wrestler.
I'm saying Sheamus
I'm
is
tired of
fire.
Sheamus should have that title that Gunther has.
When it was him and Cesaro, it showed absolutely no, this guy deserves to be right there. And yes, he's had his title run. He's had that. But Sheamus is a full on.
I would take Sheamus.
He's a company man.
I would take it.
Oh, that'd be a great
I would love
match.
it.
I think it'd be
I would love it.
Match. I think Roman would end up winning.
Now that's my dream match.
But
at this point,
I think
him and Sheamus,
they would put on a show. They would put on a show, period.
Wow. Sheamus is, in my opinion, the first match of the night. Donnybrook match. It was something I wasn't invested in because I'm not invested in the group matches like that. And I hate Ridge Holland. Right. But that match was storytelling in its finest. And Sheamus is beyond belief more over than he's ever been in his entire career. And I love the fact that WWE is leaning into it. He deserves it.
He deserved that win. I wish that Sheamus would have got
Seeing
that win last night.
Seeing the Brutes win tonight was something I didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's my permafire of the night.
Sheamus, he deserves
for fights.
Everything. Like, Sheamus deserves to be at the top.
I'm going to say this. You know what? Now that we've talked about them all, you put me over. I'm going to go back. And yes, Imperium, Brawling Brutes, first match of the night. Take away Bray Wyatt coming back. Just looking at my match.
That's what I'm saying. Of fights. Just of fights.
They are match of the night.
Yeah.
They never quite topped it. They never quite topped it. They never quite topped it.
That was another win for me. That was another win for Miss Kanye.
But I will say this.
That was another win for me because you
I have
all
to disagree because Bray Wyatt coming back
overshadows it all.
Oh, that overshadows. Yeah.
So that's what I want to say. We're gonna end this way. So basically, what is your ending thoughts? Give us your ending trash or fire for the show.
All right, I'm gonna say this first off. Where does Bray Wyatt go from here?
Yep.
Who does he challenge?
That's why we love it. So is it fire?
Bray Wyatt coming in?
Fire.
Permafire.
Inferno.
No,
no, Inferno.
The definition of fire.
No, Inferno.
Next to
Bray
fire
Wyatt,
in the dictionary is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
period.
That's.
We will start judging matches by Bray Wyatts.
That just blew me away. But as far as matches, I will say...
Yeah, give us a couple fires, a couple trash.
Well, you missed two of them.
That's all right.
Edge and Finn. That was an absolute great match.
It was. Fire. I agree.
Trash, honestly, Riddle and Seth Rollins.
It let you down.
Yeah. I was really disappointed in that.
Miss Kanye, you got some fires or trash? What stuck out? What did you hate?
I hated the Ronda and Liv.
Hated it.
It was totally my trash of the night. Honestly, I like Liv. I got her shirt, all of that. But I'm really at this point where I want somebody else to be the women's world's champion.
And right now, I don't care who.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't care who.
Asuka.
Somebody.
Rhea.
Anybody.
Honestly, hey, can we all agree? Can we use Asuka a lot more?
Please.
Please.
Because
even by herself.
She is absolute champion. Period.
Yeah.
Like, the misuse of Asuka is ridiculous.
Yes.
I mean, even Miss Sky, Io Sky.
Yeah, but no, Asuka has been mistreated for a long time.
Yeah, and Asuka is
one of the best in the world.
Yeah, 100%.
I think between her, I want to see a fight between her and Rhea. And go for women.
It'd be fun.
And go for women's championship.
If it was like a straight up fight.
Yeah, just them two.
I'd give it to Asuka.
I'm going to say this. My fire and trash is this. Fire.
Wait. My fire, though?
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Go with your fire.
Sheamus and Gunther's
fight.
Just them two. I don't even care about the tag teams. I just always like watching Sheamus and Gunther fight.
Yes. They can fight forever.
Yes.
And I'm happy.
Like, I would like to see them in an I Quit.
Yes.
That would be
that would hurt me.
That'd be
you would feel them eventually. The slaps and the chops, you would feel them eventually. Wow. All right. Well, for me, fire was Extreme Rules. Outperformed what I expected. It outdid what I thought.
That didn't let me down terrible.
In any way.
And especially the last couple of years, we talked about this. Like,
it was bad.
It was bad.
But this year, I'm with it. Thank you. Thank you. I applauded it.
Because Triple H is running it now.
Yeah.
I'm 100% behind you. Like,
my trash, though, I'm going to say it. Maybe it's my fanboy coming out.
Bianca and Bayley.
Yeah. Bayley shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, it was.
Period.
It was kind of a trash match.
That didn't make no logical sense in any way to me. But that's my fanboy showing out.
It's exactly your fanboy.
But we got the episode. We got the review.
You can't give them all the title right off the bat, back to back like that.
And you know what, Matt? We're going to send it over to him. Matt, we sending it to you. I don't know why I'm talking to you when you're going to hear this, but that's fine. We are WTFW Podcast at WTFW Trash on Twitter. Yo,
But no matter what, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Like
Bray
that-
Wyatt.
Like, I'm excited to see him and see where he
Fireflies,
goes and to see this
seeing
new character.
all the people in the stands,
Undeniable.
and then seeing the fact that he killed everyone in the show,
I'm giving this
And then
episode
him.
just the title of Bray Wyatt.
taking
That's all that matters.
taking the mask off,
That's all that matters.
and him sitting there with the lantern. That picture right there, of him and the lantern,
Outshined even the best match.
it was something else. And
Something
then-
else.
Yeah, because we
And
all
then
didn't you all predict that he was going to come back
Yeah,
in between either the Edge fight
We knew.
or
We
the
thought
Seth
and
and
knew.
Riddle
It
fight?
was
You guys,
time for
one
him
of
to
you,
come
he
back.
was
But
coming
they
in
did
between
it.
one of them.
They did it.
Yeah,
And
And
we
he did it
applauded.
all by himself.
We applauded.
and let's talk about that. We all thought that he was going to be in the middle of a match. None of us thought about the fact of doing it at the very end
Giving him by
and
himself.
just him being there. And
Applause.
that,
Yes.
honestly, like, congratulations,
Thank-
Triple H.
Thank you.
You did it.
You did it. Good
properly.
job.
You know, like, it was
Fire of the night is Bray Wyatt.
that was something no one expected. How they did that,
No,
because we were sitting there at the end going, "Oh yeah, like what the hell?"
I
is
was
going
almost
on?
mad.
But
Fire.
boom, throws it out there, and
Fire.
just hearing that he's got the whole world. And as soon as you hear that, you're just like, "Oh man, oh it's coming."
I will say it, Jay. We in Washington. I think I popped more for Bray Wyatt than I did when the Seattle Mariners made it to the ALDS today. 21 years.
Oh,
worry.
Jay, it
Don't let
was
you down.
great watching Mr. Kanye
Don't let
over
you down.
here. It was
I
funny watching Kanye.
had baseball on one
literally-
TV.
We
I
had
had
the
the
big
pay-per-view
TV
on the
going
other
of
TV.
wrestling, and we had the littler TV going of the Mariners game. And this man was sitting here bouncing back and forth like a little rabbit.
I was.
Hey, don't worry. It'll just be like my grandpa said. He wants the Mariners to be his pallbearers, so they can let him down one more time.
Oh, no. And on that,
Woo!
it's Justin. It's Miss Kanye Twitty. It's me, Kanye Twitty. And, you know, this is our snap knee-jerk reaction to Extreme Rules. And we out. That's it. We out.